the real deal. It's the thing I've been waiting for absolutely ages. Again, slice the bottom open. Yeah, I just hope this isn't trashed, because I'm going to be so annoyed. But speaking of trash, here we go. This is my third special item. I don't know what that is. I makes you wonder what's in there. It's like a wet fish or something. Oh, here's a bit of a giveaway. I'll show you anyway. Sonic 2 for the Genesis, not for resale. Pretty good condition. You know, I don't think anyone's going to be interested in this. I have like 3 copies that have come with various things already. Don't get me wrong, it's an absolutely brilliant game, but you know, it's more common than the common cold. So what do we got in here? That's of no interest to anyone. Okay, there's nothing else in it. No, well, it was well packaged, I'll give him that, despite the fact that it took him 3 weeks to get it here. So let me just slice her open. This console, a lot of people on YouTube seem to have it, so I don't think it's actually that rare. Not that I buy the consoles just because they're rare, but you know, it's always interesting when it is, like the Neo Geo CDZ, which I guess is quite rare because they didn't produce that many, and there's not that many videos on YouTube of them. So I'm just going to put the camera down here while I unpackage this. Oh wow, the condition looks really, really good, thank God. This is the Sega Nomad. For those of you that don't know, basically this is just a Genesis slash, well yeah, Genesis I should say, Genesis or Mega Drive in portable form. See? Yeah. Now there's a little bit of damage on it. I'll show you it. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. There's a dent there, and the Sega logo is a bit scratched there. But the screen looks to be in really good shape. Everything at the back seems to be in good working order here. So let's just have a look. What happens when you switch her on? Now, strangely, this doesn't come with any means to put batteries in it. You actually have to buy a battery pack separate. Whether or not it came with the console originally and you slotted it on there, I'm not 100% sure, but they were selling them on eBay. But I have no intention of just carrying this around as a portable, because look at it, it's huge. There's just no need. Very interesting features. Number one, you can put a controller in here and actually play it with a Mega Drive controller or Genesis controller. Headphone socket, nothing particularly unique about that, but good to have. That's the cartridge goes in. Also, you've got the AV out, which is the same cable as you use on the Mega Drive. So effectively, the idea of this is you can plug that through a TV with a controller and just use it as a normal Mega Drive, but obviously a region-free one, which is amazing. It's got 6 buttons, so that's awesome as well. What I'm going to do here is turn the camera off while I just set this up, and hopefully I can show you it up and running. Alright guys, so there she is up and running. The screen is amazing. Look at the brightness on that thing. It's incredible. I've put it next to my other handheld so you can just see how enormous this thing is. Look at the size of the PSP Go compared to this thing. Times have certainly changed. I think maybe the DSi XL. Yeah, it's like that's actually nearly as big. But it doesn't give you an idea of how wide this thing is. Oops, did you show you that? Okay, I know I can put it side by side. I guess that. Look at the difference. It's about 3 or 4 times the width. Yeah, not really that portable. It's chunky as hell, but at the same time, it's kind of awesome. So look at that. You can even pick it up on camera without any trouble. So I'll try and play Sonic one-handed. I don't think that's going to work. Walk around here. There is a brightness option. Which I'll show you. Maybe we can make the picture look a little bit better. I don't know. Okay, that's the volume. No. I guess I'm not personal preference really about that. But yeah, I mean this thing's pretty awesome. I don't know what else to say. I was worried it wouldn't be worth it, but it's good. There seems to be I don't think the refresh rate on the screen is very high because there is some sort of constant motion blur. But I mean, you know, at the end of the day, what did this come out in, like 94? Just check that. Somewhere around then. So that kind of thing's to be expected. But the backlight's absolutely amazing for the time. If you think about, like, you know, the Neo Geo Color, Neo Geo Pocket, which I think is actually a lot newer, wasn't it? But there's no backlight on that. no backlight on that. Certainly no backlight on that. So most consoles at this time didn't have backlights. I think the Atari Lynx did, and I think the Game Gear did, to be honest. So Sega were doing pretty well in that respect. But yeah, it's just a beast, so chunky. So let's give you an idea of how this thing operates. So just literally tear your games out like you would in the Mega Drive. And I want to show a game here that I've been meaning to play for ages, but I've lost all the leads to my Mega Drive somewhere. This is Rocket Knight Adventures. Recently I showed a video of me playing the recently released Xbox Live Arcade and PlayStation Network release, like a sequel. And I always thought this was cool, but never really played it that much. And when I played that one, it absolutely blew my mind. I loved every minute of it. So now, I just cannot wait to play this, the original, on my Sega Nomad. So let's give that a shot. So, yeah, chuck her in. And this will be hilarious. This doesn't work at this point. It does. Also, can you hear that? I don't know if that's just because mine is old or abused, but there is a definite hum you get from that. I can live with that. It's easy to frozen on the Konami screen. Well, I hate to say I predicted it, but hey, let's try again. Okay. You know what I have to do next. There we go. So let's see if it's myth or does the blowing actually do anything. Second one. Here we go. Switch her on. And that works worse than before. I can answer the question of what happens when you blow on your cartridges. Let's try it again. I could have edited all this out, but at least I'm being realistic. But to be honest, I had that problem with the real Mega Drive anyway. I don't think it's going to make it past the title screen. Awesome. So that's what it's like to be on live television, huh? Well, yeah, that's the Sega Nomad. Definitely not leaving a good lasting impression in the final moments of this video. Okay, folks, I didn't really want to end it on such a downer. So here it is running Castle of Illusion, and this is the Japanese version. So proving this region free and it actually works. Yeah, I've tried a few games now, and it just seems that it didn't like either my copy of Rocket Knight Adventures, or it just doesn't like Rocket Knight Adventures. Not 100% sure. Just permanently locks on the Konami screen, but as you can see, Mickey happily working there. Let's give it. What else we got? Shadowrun, I checked, that works. Dynamite Heady, this is a Mega Drive game, so this is the other region, I guess, the final one, just to confirm that the speed does actually work with everything. There you go. Unfortunately, there's a lot of light coming in now, so you can't really get a good view of the screen. If you know what Dynamite Heady is, by the way, and I imagine most people do by now, worth checking out. Really good platformer put out by Treasure. Hopefully they'll play an intro here, so that'll be... Yeah, let me just adjust the brightness so we can get this better. Oh. Yeah, that's much better, look at that. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this system overall. What I've played of it, I've obviously taken some time out cutting up this video. Yeah, I've played it, it feels good, it's got a really good D-pad. The sound quality is good other than that hissing, but once the audio starts going, you can't really hear the hiss. Control buttons feel really good. It's not a sturdy unit. It's actually a lot lighter than you'd think. It's right of its size. But yeah, so hopefully that will leave you with a better impression of the Sega Nomad. Certainly has me. Still mourning the fact that this doesn't work. I guess I'm going to have to play it on the big screen. Yeah, so thanks again for watching, and I hope this has left you with a good impression of the Sega Nomad. Thanks very much.